not going to call it super unique, but we've got the calf tib combo. And usually you see the seated calf machine. They don't necessarily have a tib machine right with it, but this one's kind of cool because it's both.
Right.
So you can hit your calf raises, boom, stick your feet on the pads and start hitting your anterior tibs right away, bounce back and forth, do some superset with your lower leg. I thought that was kind of an interesting combo. What are your thoughts on the calf tib
Well,
machine?
it's kind of funny because that calf machine been around since the 70s.
Yep.
And it was the actual inventor of that machine was my partner at my original company, Muscle Dynamics, Roger Helgeson, God rest his soul. But he basically came up with it because Joe Gold told him to.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody really training calves with that kind of mechanism where you really sit down, isolate your legs, and do it. Now, that didn't change for 50 years at all, maybe at 55 now. But the thing is that he designed it so that you're training your what they call the big gastrocnemius, that's the big leg muscles. Nobody ever designed anything to train the front.
Yep.
There's a few around, but not quite like this.
It's not nearly as prevalent.
Not built into one machine. Now, this is built into one machine. Just like you said, you can superset it. It's very effective. And that tibia, that front of the calf, basically is a lot of injuries that occur in sport and in tennis or anything else that people are doing. It's very well known that is let's say, a soft point.
Yeah.
And any misstep with your ankle or whatever, look out.
Yeah, and that's one of the interesting things. You're training the anterior tibialis or the front of your the front calf,
right?
For
people
for a layman
that
term,
for years,
and that's a big deal. It prevents shin splints if you're a runner. It helps you as you're slowing down in your change of direction sports and all that, and it really is good. And actually, there's a lot of research that says, hey, it helps knee pain and helps you with your knees. So there's a lot of benefits to that too.
You're talking about somebody that had 2 knee surgeries in college football at Notre Dame. So what the deal is that immediately I could feel that was helping because knee problems don't go away.
Yeah, it kind of walks along life with you, right?
So you have to address that. And if you don't address it, guess what? The muscularity dissipates and you have a harder time walking, harder time with balance. So it's not just people training to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sure.
This is people training for real life.
And a long life. Not just real life, long life, quality of life, longevity is a big deal.
That's why we encourage people, because we make a lot of cardio equipment too, obviously. We encourage them, you got to kind of do both.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to hear it, but realistically, you kind of got to do both because your muscles, if they're not used, guess what? They start disappearing. They start getting smaller. And you lose strength. You lose strength as you lose muscle.
Yeah, as you go, sure.